strong-willed.
Tragic. Perhaps I'm at risk because my father used to smoke. Maybe I inhaled a lot of it. In the future, if I meet a lot of smokers and I inhale more smoke, maybe I'll get cancer.
We're all at risk of getting cancer. Firstly, because in our environment, we do encounter smokers like in one form or another, and tar that's produced by their cigarettes can really indirectly or even directly lead to cancer forming in our lungs.
Because of the nature of my CCA, sometimes we train under the sun for extended periods of time. So I think that might increase the risk of me of getting skin cancer. But I have been taking protective measures against it. So yeah, it really depends.
Based on my knowledge, I think cancer can be obtained genetically. So given the fact that my grandmother died of cancer, I think that puts me under quite a high risk category. And then as I often go outdoors to do sports, and I used to do sailing back in primary school, I think that will also put me at higher risk as I might have been exposed to extensive amounts of UV rays in the past. Wow, I think this question really hits me hard. The news will be actually devastating for me because I think that as I mentioned earlier, that cancer is quite a bad disease to me, and I think that it will give me a lot of deja vu as my grandmother also died from cancer. So I think that if I heard that I have cancer, I would definitely break down and cry, and I would be completely crushed, and my spirit will be exhausted to the point of desperation.
Personally, I think I would like to just reflect upon the situation and try and act fast, because time is of the essence for cancer, because every day the cells are continuously mutating and they're going to metastasize, and your tumor might just become worse.
If I were to get cancer now, I would be very shocked. I expect perhaps 50% teenagers to get cancer, but as Mano also said, I would rather seek treatment immediately, while it's perhaps the carcinoma in situ, so that maybe it could be treated quickly and without any long-lasting impact.
Cancer was diagnosed at early stages. I'll probably go and see what forms of treatment they have, like the other people say. If it's late stage, I'll probably cry a bit, and then I'll probably do a bucket list of what I want to do before I die. But not really, because I feel like what I said earlier, maybe this is an industry we don't really look at, so it doesn't get enough publicity. So I understand maybe I don't have a good grasp or knowledge of this thing, but I think I'm still shocked that there's not enough coverage on it.
Frankly, I'm personally not very, very surprised at this fact. Given that we are in a rather developed world, and cancer is one of the problems that a developed world, human society will face. But I think rather shocked that there's been not much publicization of such an issue.
I think this general idea that young people do not really get cancer, but I think this statistic shows that anyone is vulnerable to this disease. So it's pretty shocking to know that 89,000 got cancer.
Hi guys, we're going to show you a video made by our partner organization AYA.
Many people suffering cancer at such a young age definitely is a shock to their life. Being young is an advantage in most people's life, but who would thought that I will be diagnosed with cancer at such a young age? But medical statistics have shown that cancer does hit anybody at any age. Yes, I want to have kids, I want to be able to see my offsprings.
I don't know how I feel, because I feel that's a very normal reaction that young people would get if they had cancer. No one wants to die early.
I sympathize with Darren in the video, because he was obviously slightly rather emotional about wanting to live longer. I find that it's also rather disappointing that young people are not really educated much on the prevalence of cancer, and that they are also rather susceptible to cancer.
I personally think it was really heartbreaking how cancer deprives one of some stuff in life that everyone can easily get, like some experience, like having an offspring and spending time with them, etc. So I think it was pretty heartbreaking for me.
I think the utilization of semiotic modes in the video was made use to the fullest extent lah. And I think that the video indeed evoked deep sense of sympathy for me towards the plight of Darren, and it truly made me understand and realize how cancer can affect anyone at any age. And that sentence will stick with me for the rest of my life.